Have you ever thought about how crucial cybersecurity is in our world that's more connected than ever? Yes, you heard it right. In this era of the digital revolution, data has become the new gold in cybersecurity, its guardian. It's not just about securing our golden data anymore. It's about ensuring our place of survival in this densely connected digital universe. With the rise of sophisticated cyber threats, cybersecurity has transitioned from a mere choice to an absolute necessity. Now it's a battle to safeguard our valuable data from intricate and advanced cyber attacks. The Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversaries Controlled Application Act in the US is such an initiative taken to strengthen our defense line against these imminent cyber threats. So, are you ready to dive deeper into this fascinating world of cybersecurity? Today, we undertake a review of the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversaries Controlled Application Act. This crucial piece of legislation strengthens the US's cybersecurity infrastructure. Central to this act is the emphasis on international collaboration. With the escalating danger of global cyber threats, the Act highlights the necessity for firm international alliances. The formation of a united front is crucial to devising an effective defense strategy. The Act vigorously promotes the sharing of cyber intelligence, accentuating the value of a networked approach to tackling cyber threats. It acts as a reminder that in the networked terrain of the digital world, partnership, not seclusion, is our most robust defense. Delving into the Act, it emphasizes the crucial role of public-private synergy in bolstering cybersecurity. The Act ingeniously merges government regulation with private sector creativity, thus laying the groundwork for a robust cybersecurity infrastructure. Picture a theoretical situation where an advanced firewall technology is conceptualized by a private tech firm. The government, discerning the potential of such technology, could incorporate it into all its networks, culminating in a substantial upgrade in national cybersecurity. By promoting shared intelligence and collaborative security solution development, the Act facilitates a synergistic strategy to tackle cyber threats. Another instance might be the sharing of threat intelligence by government agencies with tech companies. The latter can fortify their security systems using this information, thereby augmenting the country's resistance to cyber attacks. The Act pivots its primary focus to an essential component: workforce empowerment, highlighting the supreme significance of the human element in combating cyber threats. The Act illustrates the widening gap in cybersecurity skills and places significant emphasis on the need for investment in education and training. It proposes that through these deliberate investments in academic initiatives and comprehensive training programs, Act seeks to cultivate a highly qualified cybersecurity workforce. These professionals, thoroughly trained and ready for action, are equipped to tackle the complex challenges that the digital futures may present. The Act recognizes the paramount significance of privacy and civil liberties. It displays a firm commitment to melding enhanced security measures with the protection of individual rights. Through rigorous supervision and openness initiatives, it aims to uphold the democratic norms that form the bedrock of our society, notably in this digital age. The Act is indeed pivotal in ushering in a new epoch of technological advancement. It embraces the amalgamation of state-of-the-art technologies such as artificial intelligence, blockchain, and machine learning. These nascent technologies are integral to the Act, bolstering threat detection and data security. For instance, artificial intelligence is instrumental in pinpointing potential cyber threats, while blockchain technology guarantees the secure and permanent storage of data. On top of that, machine learning algorithms play a crucial role in learning from this data and making informed decisions, thereby fortifying the overall security measures. Hence, these advancements endow us with the ability to stay one step ahead of cyber threats. The Act opens the door to a broad range of possibilities, although it does not come without its trials and tribulations. The key challenge is the delicate task of striking equilibrium between strict regulations and nurturing innovation. Acknowledging the dynamic essence of cyber threats, the Act stipulates the necessity for continual legislative revisions. The complication and velocity of these threats, however, pose difficulties to the Act's execution, particularly in achieving the correct balance between regulation and innovation. On a positive note, the Act lays the groundwork for a more secure digital economy, improving the global security stance. It offers a distinctive platform for establishing strong cybersecurity strategies and rules, thus enhancing worldwide security. Reflecting on the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversaries Controlled Application Act, it becomes clear that its success fundamentally relies on bipartisan support and the ongoing development it requires. This act is more than just a piece of legislation. It is a dynamic document that must adjust to the ever-shifts of the digital world. Highlight its importance through gaining more knowledge, participating in meaningful dialogues, and advocating for it to continually evolve. This is not merely a matter of data protection, it is about preserving our digital lifestyle. Remember, the task of safeguarding our digital future is a communal obligation. Engage, evolve, and collectively, let's build a secure digital environment for everyone. As we delve into the complexities of cybersecurity and the PAFAA Act, the magnitude of the issue becomes unmistakably clear. This narrative transcends the boundaries of advanced technology or virtual perils and touches upon our human vulnerabilities and our tenacity in this era of digitalization. To truly grasp the enormity of this dilemma, we need to dive into the daunting figures that these data points represent. In the last 10 years, the volume of cyber threats has far from merely increased. It has erupted in a colossal surge, catapulting into our collective consciousness. It has shattered the facade of a secure sanctuary that was once thought to be impervious to traditional crime. The arrival of superior technology has emboldened cybercriminals to act with audacious fearlessness. The global price tag associated with cybercrime now stands at an overwhelming $6 trillion annually. This staggering figure is more than a mere statistic or a number jotted down on a piece of paper. It's a chilling testament to the extent of havoc cybercrime can unleash. It symbolizes jobs lost by the hundreds of thousands, enterprises spiraling into bankruptcy, corporations disappearing at the blink of an eye. It's a marker of life-altering events, dreams shattered, futures disassembled. Several sectors, ranging from healthcare to finance and from education to entertainment, have felt the icy grip of cybercrime. No sector remains untouched. No industry is shielded from this omnipresent threat. The ramifications of cybercrime are global, its reach is universal, and its outcomes catastrophic. It has sent seismic shocks through economies, destabilized countries, and set off a ripple of fear and uncertainty. Now let's shift our focus to the PAFAA Act, delving into its origins, its impact, and its potency against such cyber threats. Let's explore the distinctive challenges it poses, especially in the realms of privacy and civil liberties, and ponder over expert viewpoints on the Act's overall effect. These pieces underscore the crucial need for solid cybersecurity measures and the PAFAA Act. They highlight our immediate need to reassess our digital security strategy, to invest in the safeguarding of our data, to arm ourselves with the knowledge and tools required to combat this mutating threat. We need to put cybersecurity on top of our priority list, not just for the present, but for the sake of future generations. This is more than about defending our data. It's about securing our future. Let's not just guard our data, let's guard our future. Let's embark on a comprehensive review of the PAFAA Act. Since its initiation, this legislation has been a mixed blessing. It is considered a flexible instrument with assorted implications, drawing interest from diverse sectors. The reaction it has elicited varies greatly, with some lauding its effectiveness, while others express significant discontent. The brilliance of the PAFAA Act lies in its facilitation of unparalleled global cooperation. It has eradicated barriers, uniting countries worldwide to combine their resources and share their knowledge. This unprecedented feat has catalyzed progress across a multitude of sectors. Moreover, it has cultivated a symbiosis between public enterprises and private corporations, which has propelled workforce empowerment to unprecedented heights and instigated significant advancements in technology. Yet the PAFAA Act is not devoid of difficulties. It has birthed unique problems, especially concerning civil liberties and personal privacy. task of weighing national security against individual freedoms has become a pressing and complicated issue for lawmakers. Opinions from experts on this matter are split, reflecting the intricate nature of the Act. Some hail it as a revolution, a requisite measure to counteract the ever-increasing and complex threat of cybercrime, recognizing it as a milestone in bolstering our defenses against cyber threats. Conversely, others express apprehension, contending that the Act fails to provide sufficient protection for individual privacy rights. They argue that it has overlooked some of the more intricate facets of cybersecurity, components that are crucial for formulating a well-rounded strategy against cyber threats. This in-depth review affords a more sophisticated comprehension of the Act's role in boosting our cybersecurity infrastructure. Despite its strengths, it's not a panacea. There is still a considerable amount of work that needs to be done. The primary challenge is striking the right balance. It's a matter of adjusting the scales between innovation and imposing necessary regulation. As we traverse this terrain, we must constantly bear in mind that our supreme objective is not just to secure our data, but to ensure the security of our future. We now turn our attention to the legislative purpose and reach of two crucial legislative acts, H.R. 7521 and H.R. 7520. These laws mark a major reorientation in the US government's strategy towards cybersecurity, particularly pertaining to foreign-controlled applications and platforms. H.R. 7521's main aim is to curtail or completely ban the functioning of these applications on American soil. This action comes in direct response to the growth of platforms like TikTok that have sparked grave doubts about potential breaches of data privacy and foreign spying. Conversely, H.R. 7520 deals with the issue of sensitive American personal data being funneled to foreign powers through data brokers. This law acknowledges the escalating danger posed by these go-betweens in the data sector and strives to impose strict controls on their actions. Both of these legislative pursuits underscore a pivotal point in the US government's strategy to confront the intricate problems presented by foreign digital platforms and data brokers. They embody an endeavor to harmonize the necessity for technological progress with the urgency to protect individual privacy and civil rights. As we advance in this digital era, the importance of understanding the intent and reach of such laws escalates. They are not merely statutes, but navigational beacons that will carve our digital future and guide our course through the cybersecurity terrain. Let's now review the extolled advantages of these legislative measures. Firstly, these laws serve as crucial shields in fortifying our national security. The United States aims to shield itself from espionage and foreign influence operations by restricting the functionalities of foreign-controlled applications and managing the dissemination of sensitive data. This is not merely about data safety, but also about safeguarding our nation's integrity. Lastly, these bills are regarded as progressive strides towards strengthening American digital sovereignty. In an era where data is likened to modern oil, it becomes essential to control who has access to it and how it is utilized. By maintaining control over data management within its territories, the US is asserting its digital sovereignty, preserving its interests, and establishing a model for other nations to emulate. Hence, by limiting the operation of foreign-controlled applications and managing the unregulated flow of sensitive data, the US aims to strengthen its defense against potential security threats and assert its digital sovereignty. These extolled advantages will shape our digital future and dictate our approach to the cybersecurity landscape. However, there are two sides to every coin. Despite the impressive advantages these legislative measures promise, concerns have been voiced that cannot be ignored. The first worry centers on the principles of free speech and international commerce. Critics are of the view that these measures might unintentionally encroach upon free speech and hamper global commerce. The challenge lies in striking the right balance between ensuring national security and preserving the democratic values that form the bedrock of our society. The next concern focuses on the practicality and feasibility of enforcement. The process of identifying foreign-influenced apps and supervising data exchanges involves intricate resource-heavy mechanisms. This raises doubts regarding the practicality of these measures. Are the benefits worth the expenses? How will these laws be implemented, and who will shoulder the responsibility of enforcement? These are questions that still need to be addressed, adding another layer to an already complicated issue. Finally, there's a worry about the impact on international relations. Anxiety exists that such legislative steps might escalate tensions with nations such as China, possibly sparking a Cold War. This could have significant repercussions not just for the US, but for the global tech scenario as well. In conclusion, while the legislative goals are clear and the suggested benefits significant, these voiced concerns cannot be overlooked. Achieving a balance between security, privacy, and digital sovereignty against free speech, international commerce, and global relations is a task. As we traverse the cybersecurity terrain, it's crucial to bear these concerns in mind and aim for a balanced, effective strategy. Revisiting our path, the cruciality of executing bills like H.R.7521 and H.R.7520 underlines the immediate need for a well-rounded strategy in technology policy. This intricate task demands the protection of national interests, yet the adherence to the tenets of freedom and open commercial exchange, which are significant to society. It necessitates the meticulous journey along the delicate lines separating security and privacy, national sovereignty, and worldwide digital collaboration. This is not a solitary challenge. It calls for transparent, in-depth discussions indulging all parties involved: governments, tech organizations, civil communities, and individuals. It compels us to explore cooperative worldwide solutions and not singular actions that could incite a technological Cold War. The objective is to work towards a harmonious digital world system that values personal privacy, encourages economic progress, and guarantees national protection. Furthermore, we must not forget that this is a continuous endeavor. As technology advances at a rate like never before, our lawmaking actions must evolve in tandem. As these bills march through the lawmaking process, they will definitely incite further discussion. This is beneficial. It guarantees that all viewpoints get a hearing, all worries get dealt with, and that the ending laws are balanced, effective, and advantageous for everyone. In a nutshell, the journey ahead in this era of digital interconnection is not simple. It's packed with obstacles and complexities, but it's also brimming with possibilities. Chances to redefine our digital limitations and to build a safer, private, and inclusive digital universe. We stride forward on this journey. It's crucial to maintain an open dialogue, keep interrogating, continue innovating, and most importantly, keep progressing.